Good morning, children! It's another day, another fun, another learning. It's me, Teacher Jaqui sa Dagnot. I welcome you all to another day of learning opportunity. Are you ready, kids? Okay, let's proceed! Kids, today we have a very interesting lesson. I know all of you will enjoy our learning activities. Now, we are already in second quarter, week 2. Our objectives for today's lesson are the following. Identify the correct degrees of comparison to be used in a sentence. Use the degrees of comparison of adjectives correctly in forming a sentence. Before we proceed to our new lesson, as usual, let's recall our previous lesson. Can you still remember the meaning of context clues? Very good! Context clues are words in a sentence that help you figure out the meaning of a difficult word that you do not know without looking into the dictionary. Now, let's read the following sentences and identify the meaning of the italicized unfamiliar word using context clues by underlining them. The first sentence is, my best friend Jane, who lives in Barangay San Antonio, used to tell me a tale about the lion and the mouse. What are the context clues in the sentence? Very good! The context clues in the sentence are the words about and the lion and the mouse. Number 2. The janitor in 4th Estate Elementary School labors 8 hours a day and usually goes home very tired. What are the context clues in the sentence? Yes, they are the janitor and very tired. At this time, take a look at this picture. What is this? Yes, this is an orange. The orange is big. What particular vitamin can we get from the orange? That's right. It is rich in vitamin C that boosts our immune system. How about this picture? Correct! This is an avocado. The avocado is bigger than the orange. Based on the basic food groups or food pyramid, where does the avocado belong? You're right! It belongs to the glow foods. If you want to have a glowing and beautiful skin, eat avocados because it is good for our skin. Look at the last picture. What is this? You got it! It is a papaya. The papaya is the biggest fruit among the 3 fruits. The nutrients in papaya, including lutein and vitamin A, are believed to be good for the eyes. At this moment, let us read the following sentences. Number 1, the orange is big. Number 2, the avocado is bigger than the orange. Number 3, the papaya is the biggest fruit among the 3 fruits. Based on the sentences that we have read a while ago, what are the highlighted words? Okay, the highlighted words are big, bigger, and biggest. What do you call the highlighted words in the sentence? Very good! The highlighted words in the sentence are called adjectives. Adjectives describe the orange, avocado, and papaya. As we all know that adjectives describe or modify a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives are also used to compare a noun or a pronoun. Adjectives have 3 degrees of comparison, namely positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Let's talk about positive degree. Positive degree simply describes a noun or a pronoun. It is used when there is no comparison. For example, your pet cat is fat. The positive adjective in this sentence is fat. Another example, her hair is long. The positive degree in this sentence is long. Another one, Anna is smart. The positive adjective in this sentence is smart. You see, children, these adjectives simply describes the noun or pronoun without comparing to anything. Now, it's your turn to give me more examples of positive degrees of adjectives. Yes? Alright, brave. What else? Very good, handsome. Another one? Alright, beautiful. One more. Yes, tall. So these are the examples of positive degrees of adjectives. This time, we are going to talk about comparative degree. Comparative degree is used when we compare two nouns or pronouns. We add ER for one-syllable adjective to show comparison. The word than is placed after the adjective. For example, my pet dog is fatter than your pet cat. So in this sentence, the comparative adjective is fatter. Just remember that we will just add ER to form the comparative degree of adjective. Another example, Anna's hair is longer than Ara's hair. Notice that ER is added to the positive adjective long and followed with the word than to form the comparative degree of adjective. Kids, give me more examples of comparative degree of adjectives. Yes, smarter. Okay, another example. Alright, harder. What else? Very good, smaller. Last one. Yes, taller. Take note, if the adjective has two or more syllables, we put more or less before the adjective. For example, Carlos is more handsome than Nick. So in this sentence, our adjective is handsome. If we are going to syllabicate this adjective, we can form two syllables. That's why we add more to the adjective instead of adding ER. Let's have more examples of multi-syllable adjectives of comparative degree. Our first example is expensive. This word has 3 syllables. Let's count the number of syllables. Every clap represents 1 syllable. Kids, listen. Let me do it. Expensive. Did you count? How many syllables? Yes, there are 3 syllables in the word expensive. That's why instead of adding ER, we add more or less. Another example, difficult. More difficult or less difficult. Last one, important. More important or less important. The third degree of comparison is the superlative degree. Superlative degree is used when we compare more than 2 nouns or pronouns. We add EST for one-syllable adjective to show comparison. The word the is placed before the adjective. For example, the tiger is the fattest among the 3 animals. In this sentence, our superlative degree of adjective is fattest. We just add est to form the superlative degree of adjective. Another example, Angie has the longest hair among the 3 girls. In this example, our superlative degree of adjective is longest. We just add est to form the superlative degree of adjective. Now, I guess you can give more examples of superlative degree of adjectives. Can you give me more? Yes, smartest. Very good. Another one. Alright, hardest. What else? Yes, smallest. Last one. Very good. Tallest. Children, take note, if the adjective has 2 or more syllables, we put most or least before the adjective. For example, Nico is the most handsome in our family. If we are going to syllabicate the adjective handsome, we can form 2 syllables. And that's why we added most or least to the adjective. Now, let's have more examples of superlative adjectives with 2 or more syllables. Number 1, expensive. Since the word expensive has 3 syllables, to form the superlative adjective, we have to add most or least. So it becomes most expensive or least expensive. Number 2, difficult. Most difficult or least difficult. And number 3, important. Most important or least important. See? So easy! We just added most or least before the adjective to form the superlative adjective. Let's learn more about the degrees of comparison. When adjectives end in y, change y to I and add er for the comparative degree or est for the superlative degree. For example, number 1, happy. To form the comparative degree, we have to change y to I and add er. So, it becomes happier. Just the same with the superlative degree, change y to I, but this time, we have to add est to form the superlative adjective. Another example, heavy. Heavier, heaviest. Number 3, tiny, tinier, tiniest. And number 4, pretty, prettier, and prettiest. Remember, when adjectives end in e, just add r for the comparative degree or st for the superlative degree. For example, number 1, nice, nicer, nicest. Number 2, wise, wiser, wisest. Number 3, large, larger, largest. And number 4, wide, wider, and widest. Another rule to consider in forming the comparative and superlative degree, when adjectives end in consonant that preceded by a vowel, double the last consonant and add er for the comparative degree or est for the superlative degree. Here are the vowels a, e, I, o, u, and the consonants b, c, d, f, g, h, j, k, l, m, n, p, q, r, s, t, v, w, x, and y, z. For example, the word or the adjective fat. The adjective fat ends with a consonant T and preceded by a vowel A, so we just double the consonant T and add ER for the comparative degrees and EST for the superlative degree. That's why it becomes fat, fatter, fattest. Another example, thin. thinner, thinnest. Here we have the irregular adjectives. The comparative and superlative degrees of irregular adjectives are not formed by just adding er or est, nor adding more or most, but by totally changing the spelling. For example, number 1, good, better, best. Take a look at the second, third, and fourth. Their spellings are totally changed. Number 2, bad or ill, worse, worst. Number 3, many or much, more, most. And number 4, little, less, least. For our first activity, I want you to complete the given chart below by writing the missing degree of adjective. For example, smart, smarter, smartest. I will give you 4 minutes to do this activity. Time starts now. Time is up. Let's check your work. What is the answer in number 1? Yes, thinner. Number 2, alright, thinnest. Number 3, yes, dangerous. And number 4, very good, most dangerous. Number 5, alright, handsome. Number 6, yes, more handsome. And number 7, correct, worst. Number 8, okay, worst. And number 9, yes, expensive. And the last number, very good, least expensive. Okay, who got the scores of 8 to 10? Wow, well done. Who got the scores of 4 to 7? Okay. Anybody got the score of 1 to 4? Very good. Nobody got the score lower than 7. Good job, children. You got it right. For our next activity, I want you to box the correct adjective to use in the sentence. For example, my best friend lives far, farther, farthest than my place from Barangay San Antonio. The answer is farther. So let's answer number 1. There were strictest protocols given by the government to avoid the spread of the COVID-19 virus. What do you think is the answer? You're right, it is strict. Number 2. Filipino workers are skillful, more skillful, most skillful. The answer is yes, skillful. And number 3, the Philippine pearl is one of the good, better, best pearls in the world. What is the answer? You're right, it is best. And number 4, Baguio City has a coldest weather. The answer is yes, it is cold. And number 5, the principal of 4th Estate Elementary School gave a meaningful, more meaningful, most meaningful speech in the orientation of classes. The correct answer is yes, meaningful. Okay, class, what have you learned today? Very well said. What are the 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives? Correct! The 3 degrees of comparison of adjectives are the positive degree, the comparative degree, and the superlative degree. Children, be able to answer the let's try part of our lesson. Write 3 sentences using the 3 degrees of comparison. Compare the nouns and adjectives given below. For example, the given nouns are Ricky, Eric, and Josh. And our adjective is handsome. For the positive degree, we have Ricky is handsome. For our comparative degree, we have Eric is more handsome than Ricky. And for our superlative degree, we have Josh is the most handsome among the 3 brothers. For items 1 to 3, the given nouns are Hershey's, Toblerone, and Goya. And the adjective is sweet chocolate. And for items 4 to 6, we have John, Mark, and Jake. And our adjective is tall. I will give you 5 minutes to do this activity. Time starts now. Time is up. Take a picture of your written work and send it via messenger for me to check your answer and record your score. For those who cannot send it via messenger, you can submit it together with your answer sheets in school. Children, for your assignment, I want you to answer the let's grade part of our lesson. Your goal is to use the correct adjective to write sentences using the 3 degrees of comparison. Direction: write 3 sentences to show the degrees of comparison for each of the following words. Number 1, smart. Number 2, delicious. Number 3, bed. You can submit your answer in the school together with your quarter 2 answer sheets. Thank you very much for your active participation in our lesson. Keep on searching for knowledge and continue learning. Bye for now, kids. Till next time. Keep safe and